Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Make It at 11 with Mary. Yes, this is a new segment that I'm working on where I go live every day on social media. So I'm happy that you are here with me. Make sure that you hit follow, subscribe, all the above so that you can get notified when I go live every day. It's going to be the same time. So it is a bit chillier out there today, and to all my fans that are up in the Northeast braving the blizzard that's going on up there, I hope that may your Wi-Fi stay on, and may your heat stay on, and may you stay safe. Good afternoon, good morning. It's still morning. So the coffee is hot. So let's make something, right? Now today, I'm going over. I am going over some DeWalt products. I'm going to bring you 3 DeWalt products today. Depends on where you live. When I'm at the farm in Alabama, everybody calls it DeWalt. DeWalt, get your DeWalt. I call it DeWalt. But you know what I mean? It's the black and gold tools. Who doesn't love a good tool? I love my DeWalts and my DeWalts. So, but welcome, welcome, welcome. I am just sending out a quick message for my VIPs. So, letting them know that I am live. So, all right. So there you go. All right. Let me see. There was something else. Oh. All right. There we go. Let me get that one out. All right. Okay. So there you have it. All right. I'm back with you. Thank you for joining in. I am doing great today. Hi, George, Gerald, Olaf, lots of people on there. Fabrizio, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, you've got me live. I'm currently on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. Instagram's giving me some crap, so here you have me. All right, so quickly I will go over. Today is going to be tools. So originally today was going to be going to the flower nursery so that I could pick out. You guys helped me yesterday with my garden, and I was going to go pick out my flowers, and thank you for all the suggestions for everything. The shirt is not, yes, I agree with you guys. The shirt's not, I'm not feeling it with the shirt, but that's okay. Anyhow, the problem is that I have a frost warning overnight, and the whole reason I was going to the store was because I lost my plants to frost. There was no bringing them back. They were dead as a doorknob. I couldn't even cut them back and hope that the root survived. So here it is. I was going to go to the store today and pick it all out and have a whole segment for you. Unfortunately, I'm going to give it a couple of days. The end of the week is supposed to warm up, and then it's supposed to stay warm. But this eastern cyclone is coming through, and I do feel the effects here in Central Florida. So the effects of that storm are all over the place, and it is a bit crazy. So you know what? I am going to be right back. Don't go anywhere. Look at my DeWalt stuff. I will be right with you. Yes, don't go anywhere. I will go a little bit longer. Okay, that white shirt was driving me crazy, and I didn't like the white shirt. So there we go. Now I feel a lot better. There we go. That's much better for me. Okay, so yes. Thank you for thinking I look more beautiful every day. I do appreciate that. All right. So let's jump into my DeWalts. The thing I like about the DeWalt is that, you got your battery. So today's segment was 2 blowers and a sucker. Okay, so this is my sucker right here. And I use it for everything, and it has replaceable filters in there. You can shake them out, but once they get too congested, I just change them out. And so there's one, and you can see that I mark all my batteries. So when you get to a job site, do you ever notice like your batteries go missing? So to combat the missing batteries, I do mark them with MB everywhere. So you should see MB on my tools. I claim my tools. They're mine, okay? So here's the sucker and 2 different types of blowers, okay? So I'm sure that you can buy cheap ones, whatever, but I've had these ones for a few years now. So they have stood up to the test of time, and they really do a great job. So this one's got an elongated nozzle on it right here. It's got the big nozzle, and yes, I can take it all apart and everything else. This one does not have the battery on it at the moment. So yes, because we're gonna put that battery right on the back there. But as you can see, it's just got a nice little trigger, and then I can start blowing things, right? Open up. So there's one of my blowers. All right, so the other handy dandy one, so I will get back to that one in a second. I'm just going real quick over these at the moment, is my air compressor. Now you can buy, like a $10, $15, $16 one on Amazon. That's real cheap. I've had those ones too. But this one, really, you can set how much you want. It has all different applications and nozzles. It has a toolkit on the end, so you have different. So if you need to, I've used this everywhere. I have used this everywhere. I've used it at the farm. I've used it in the RV. I've used it in the Audi. I've used it in my truck, my Jeep Gladiator. I've used it on the boat. So this one, it is very, 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 you can see here it has different nozzles and needles. So if I needed to blow up a football, it could blow up a football. If I needed to it has the chuck that you can, so you can do tire pressure. I have used it to blow up mattresses. And on the boat, the tube that I pull behind the boat. So there are so many different applications where I have taken this and used it. In fact, I keep a spare one at different locations. So this is the lake house one, but if I have to use it in the car, I take it with me. I don't have a spare one in the car. But if I do have a spare one that sits at the RV because, keep it in the location. So, thank you for joining me. Just going over it again, that you've got Make It at 11 with Mary Burke. Today I'm doing some tool reviews. I highly recommend the DeWalt air compressor. It will have on this end, you plug in your nozzle here. You also do your little needles here for your, whether you're blowing up a mattress, whether it has your different attachments. Who doesn't love attachments, right? And you've got a nice extendable hose, nice extended hose. So you can really extend that hose out, right? Stretch it out. You have on this side here, you have a wraparound cord, so you can unwrap the cord like so, and there you go. And it's going to have this doesn't have a quick release to it, but it's okay. You can make it work. All right, and then we're gonna put that back in its channel like so. It does take a minute to warm up, and I don't have the battery in it, so stay tuned because I will put that on there. So then the sucker here has a bunch of, you can obviously release it, pull out, you pull out your filter and empty the load out of the clear basket. So you have that. It is, I do have my battery on here. So if, this thing, if I get down here, it's a good sucker. It's high-powered sucking right there. And you need a high-powered sucker. I need a high-power sucker, that is for sure. All right, and it has the clip on it, so you can hang it. You can hang it up, but then pull the battery off, and we can switch it out for a different. So let's go to the air compressor here, and then we're just gonna. I like to bang it in there. No sense in pussyfooting around that. Just bang it in there, right? All right. Now the thing with this is that you do have to power it on, right? And then it does take a minute for it to warm up. It does have, there, it's got a flashlight on it if you need a flashlight. And then it will tell you whether you need tire or air. So there you have it. It gives you a little signal right there, which one you want, and whether you pounds per pressure. So then say you tell it 21 pounds. Okay, let's just say I'm doing it for my for my little carts that go around, right? My pull behinds. So then before you need it to charge, there you go, right? So I'm not going to be putting the nozzles on, although I suppose I could. I'm not going to do it today. Welcome from the UK. Thank you for joining me. Yes. So again, so it does have the little cap on it. Here, see, it's got a little tip. You can take that tip off, pull the tip off, so then you can put on your different attachments. So that's what that one looks like. Again, I swear by it. I absolutely love it. Okay, so I use this for everything. Anything that I need to blow up. A guest is coming and you need to do an air mattress, or you're going camping and you need an air mattress. The tube that you put a pull behind tube, tires in your vehicles. What else have I used it for? Even if you want to use the little one here, say blow up a volleyball or a soccer ball or a football. All about the balls and blowing. So on this side, right, it also has, if you want to plug it in, you have a car, if it's in the car, it has an adapter for the car. All right, so there's also options there on that side. So if you don't have the battery's not charged. That happens to me all the time. Does that happen to you all the time? Your battery's not fully charged. You're ready to go use the tool and it's like, oh. So sometimes I forget to put it on the charger overnight. Yes, always keep your tools charged. That's a handy dandy little tip. So this is not a vacuum. This is an air compressor. It's more of a blower, so it blows air out. Now you want a sucker. Here's your sucker, the DeWalt handy dandy. Now I use this in cars. I've used it on the boat. Again, in the RV. I use this everywhere. It does have attachments. I forgot to bring the attachments in, but it does have attachments for different applications. You want a soft brush on the end. It has the rectangular brush that you can do it. It has the more velvety kind of brush on it. So there are options for you here, depending on what type of application of sucking you need. So, but it sucks for days. And the battery, as long as your battery is charged, it'll just keep going and going and going and going and going. If you need it for a large area or a large mess. I don't recommend it. It's not a wet dry vac. I don't recommend you using it for wet applications. However, I suppose you could clean it pretty well. It's got like I said, it's a clear case on there, and it does have a filter. I don't recommend it. So try to keep it to dry stuff. Use an actual wet dry vac for wet applications. All right, so there's my 2 blowers and a sucker. I thank you for joining me today. I did stay a little bit longer. I didn't get to make anything, but I did get to show you some of my tools. Some of the tools in my chest. And some of my favorites. I use them all the time, whether it be blowing leaves or doing the deck, or, you know, anything that you might need a big ass blower for. I don't know that it's strong enough for snow. It might be if it's that dry powdery snow for those in the blizzard, but if it's that heavy wet stuff, I'm pretty sure this will not be enough to blow it away. Thank you for joining me today. Same time tomorrow, and we will make something again tomorrow. Remember to hit follow or subscribe. In addition to that, make sure you check out my profile page. My profile page will have years of content on it for you to be able to scroll through, comment, like. In addition to that, I have my links up so you can see all the different social media platforms I'm on and follow me on the different ones, because I show different things on different ones. Huh, did you know that? Yeah, and if the links aren't working for you the way that you want them to, go directly. I am having so much troubles with my top today. Maybe I should just take it off. The best thing then, if you're having don't know where to go to find more, or you want to chat with me, the best thing for you to do then is go to MyMaryBurke.com. MyMaryBurke.com. And that'll show you everything, soup to nuts, rated G to the adult sites. It has everything on there. So thank you again for joining me. Thank you for, I hope you enjoyed me sharing the tools that are in my chest today. See you again tomorrow.